Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Accountitude. Here in front of you is one question from the chapter ratio analysis. Here in the question we are given that debt to capital employed ratio is 0.3 is to 1, and the question is asking about for these 3 points whether the ratio will improve, decline or will have no change on the ratio for the reasons also to be given. So debt capital ratio is given to me zero point 0.3 is to 1. First of all, we will understand what is debt capital ratio. The debt means non-current liability and capital employed means shareholder funds plus non-current liability. Shareholder funds plus non-current liability. Shareholder funds means equity share capital, preference share capital, reserves and surpluses, which is given to us 0.3 is to 1. This ratio is 0.3 is to 1. If I have to solve the question with the reasons, so I assume it to be taking or multiplying this with 1 lakh on each side, 1 lakh, or we can say with 10 lakh on each side, right? I am multiplying here, let's say with 10 lakh for my convenience to understand the things, right? So you can also take this case for your solution in your working notes to prove whether you are right or wrong. So here the cases of we are taking it multiplication of with rupees 10 lakh, so we got a value of 3 lakh and 10 lakh. That means debt to capital employed, debt would be 3 lakh and capital employed is 10 lakh. We are supposing for this question from the given value of the ratio. Now we will get back to our question. As per the statement, first of all we need to find out the sale of equipment costing 10 lakh for rupees 9 lakh. Now here equipment is sold for rupees 10 lakh, is for rupees 9 lakh, which was actually costing 10 lakh. So on the sale there is a loss of rupees 1 lakh when the equipment which was of 10 lakh was sold with a lesser value, so it shows a loss. So loss of 1 lakh will be taken in your reserves and surpluses, and reserves and surplus will get reduced with the value of your loss of rupees 1 lakh. So what would be the new ratio? The debt will remain the same as 3 lakh, we presumed it to be, but in the question we took our capital employed value of 10 lakh. So 10 lakh minus this loss of 1 lakh, the amount would be 9 lakh. Now 3 lakh divided by 9 lakh, we get 1 by 3. 1 by 3 means 0.3333 goes on like that. So from 0.3 we came to the ratio of 0.33, so it got improved, right? Now the reason for this, because our reserves and surpluses got reduced with the loss value, due to which our ratio is improving as the denominator got reduced, right? So this is the way you can explain your point. Now the second point over here was in the question: purchase goods on credit for rupees 1 lakh for a credit period of 15 months, assuming the operating cycle is of 18 months. When your operating cycle is of more and your payment lies within that period, that means it is a current liability. Okay, what I am saying, kindly give a particular connection to that particular point. Here operating cycle in the business is of 18 months and your payment is due within the 15 months, so your payment due is less but your operating cycle is more, so that means it is your current liability. Now the current liability would increase with 1 lakh and your current assets would also increase with your 1 lakh rupees because goods they have purchased. So CA will change and CL will change. That means there is no change in your debt and capital employed, right? So that's why there will be no effect on your debt capital employed ratio, right? So it is mentioned over here operating cycle is of more and your credit time period is less, so it is a current liability. And as it will increase your current liability and also your current assets with the same value, so there is no change in debt and capital employed, so no effect, right? The last point is conversion of debentures into equity shares of 2 lakh. Now debentures, that means your debt will get reduced with 2 lakh and equity share capital will increase with rupees 2 lakh. So let's see this point. Now the debentures and capital employed, as we take our ratio to be 3 lakh upon 10 lakh originally. So if it is converted for 2 lakh, your debt will reduce with 2 lakh. At the same point, your equity share capital will increase with 2 lakh and debt will reduce with 2 lakh. Here in the capital employed ratio, in the capital employed, we have equity share capital as well as our NCL. Now when you are converting your debentures are reducing, but at the same time your equity share capital is increasing, right? Here it is increasing. So it is reducing with 2 lakh, it is increasing with 2 lakh. That means in your denominator there is no change. What changes is only your numerator, because your debt is reduced with 2 lakh. So the ratio will become now zero point 0.1. So this 0.1 form the given ratio of 0.3. It means your ratio is reducing here. So the answer to third point is the ratio will get reduced, will get declined with the given conversion of debt into equity. So the points over here which we talked about, you have to give the reasons for the same. So kindly, when you follow such kind of information questions, in that particular case assume some values for your given ratio, right? 0.3 is to 1, you can take any of the values, so it would be easy for you to make the calculations and show your workings, and also to pinpoint whether it will reduce or improve, rather than going along any of the you can say guesswork. So thank you Accountitude. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Keep scoring.